so my fellow Americans can come together as one nation.
I came today to bring my sister and my son and my wife because we think celebrating our one America is what I fought for 21 years. And I'm here because my dad served in World War II. He was one of the heroes that's memorialized here at Second World War Memorial. And I've not been ever to the Vietnam Memorial, but I may stop over there sometime today. And liberal is a great word, and that's what we fight for when we are veterans. I spent 21 years in the U.S. Army and proud for every bit of it, and proud for the fact that our president is standing up for Americans, standing up for jobs, standing up for what we need in this country.
I hope people look at the mall, because this is what America looks like. America is not one color and not one gender. This is what America looks like.
Okay, I'm Kimberly Colbert. I'm a member of the board of directors at the National Education Association. I'm on the governing board of my state organization, Education Minnesota, and on the executive board at my local St. Paul Federation of Teachers, but most of all, I am a classroom teacher. I teach English and I teach theater at St. Paul Central High School. I'm here today representing all of the members of our associations, all of the teachers. We are trying to let the world know that we want all kids to have great public schools. We have everyday heroes in the classroom who are working super hard. We love our kids. The kids are not waiting. They're getting the things that they need every day by a lot of people who care about them. We need the community to help us. We need to work together to make sure that everybody has a quality education.
Hello, I'm Reverend Sean Benedict from Elmira, Ithaca, Syracuse, New York. Our church is rayofhopechurch.com. We're here today because the gospel calls us to welcome everybody. All the principles of this country, liberty and justice for all, are the centerpiece of the message of the gospel. Our church cannot understand why everyone is not given liberty and justice for all. It's wonderful to be here. Great connections are being made. People who even 10 years ago couldn't have spoken with each other are speaking together here today. So God bless America in every possible way.
Hi, my name is Diane Lipscomb. I drove 16 and a half hours from Miami, Florida to come to this march. And the reason I did that, that's very, very important to me. My sign says, "Fear is the first weapon of the oppressor. It blinds humankind to reality and truth." And this is what the opposing party in this country does. Fear of Al-Qaeda, fear of Muslims, fear of you losing your health care, fear that this our now president is not from this country, fear that he's a Kenyan, he's a secret Muslim, he's a plan, he's going to wreck the country. And frankly, I mean, I don't think the country can go any further down than when Bush left it 8 years ago. I mean, 97% of Americans in this country earn on less than $250,000 a year. There are more of us than there are of them. And this whole country is being run by corporations. You know, corporations who sell you bad drugs, who sell you asbestos-filled drywall, who sell you toxic trailers to live in after Hurricane Katrina. I mean, all this stuff, I mean, somebody has to, you know, I mean, together we can do something. And it's definitely, even in nature, when the lion's stalking a prey, he tries to break away the weakest one from the pack. And that's how he picks them up. If we all come together, it's unnatural for us not to organize. If we organize and come together, we can push this country in the direction that it's supposed to go, in the right direction, like health care for everybody, our education system. I mean, God knows that's insane. I have an 8-year-old daughter, and I mean, the critical thinking is out of school. This FCAT, which is run by Bush's brother, that's why it's a mandate in the schools of Florida that you have to take this FCAT, because they print this stuff. Bush's brother prints this stuff, and it's mandated in every school in Florida that your child has to take that. You know, this country, if we let Glenn Beck and Sean Hannity and all those people going, oh, the boogeyman is here to scare you, go read a newspaper, and the only place that you'll get the right amount of news is on PBS. Fox News, no. The news is dead. The news in this country is corrupted. There's 10 to 1 conservative TV radio stations to 1 progressive radio station. If you want real news, listen to PBS, read the newspaper, and just be more aware. But we need to get everyone out to vote November 2nd, because we need to have a majority in the Senate. Without a majority in the Senate, this country cannot move. The Senate is where every bill goes to die, and we can't afford that in this country. Thank you.
Take my midterms. I had to turn the lights on my study. I tell my friends don't come.
Hey, I'm Butch Williams from Levittown, Pennsylvania. I'm here in a One Nation March for all people. I'm here to help my president and make the senators listen, because the senators are holding us up. So the main thing I want to say right now is get rid of NAFTA, CAFTA, WTO, and GATT, and put America back to work together again. Everybody. And support Employee Free Choice Act, so let people join unions, so places like Walmart can't, you know, make us live like peons, and that's what it is. Thanks a lot. I appreciate it. Bye.
Don't blame Obama. Blame the Senate.
The Republicans in the Senate.
Who have had the bills,
namely,
and they've tried to been passed,
Colburn,
and they just keep them on their desks.
Jim DeMint.
We say black is back now. We recognize that we got to have power over our own lives. And we got to be opposed to injustice in the black community. We got to be opposed to murder of our children. We got to be opposed to these types of things that are happening in our community. We got to be opposed to U.S. government war on the black community that's being waged right now. Right now.
Jobs for all now. Mass Public Works program to rebuild schools, hospitals, levees in New Orleans. Open for all workers. Legalization now. Build the committees in your community. They are growing. Newark, New York, New Orleans, Washington, D.C. Build the campaign now. The struggle from below was the only way that's going to win. Mass Public Works program, just like in the 1930s. It didn't come from above. It's going to take a fight from below. Join the campaign now. Jobs for all.
Okay, well, when we moved here, my husband was in the military. We moved from Georgia to North Carolina, and we found out that Jesse Helms was the senator, and that's when we got politically active, and we were Republicans. But we called the Democrats and said, who's running? We're going to vote and help him win, whoever he is. And we never really, again, became, you know, voting for Republicans, because they lost us. They changed so drastically. They became too religious, too dividing. They started to get into our bedrooms. I didn't like that. So.
And I'm her sister, and I've always been a Republican up to Reagan. And everyone talks about Reagan as the patron saint of the Republican Party. If he were to come back today, he wouldn't be Republican enough. But nevertheless, it's when I woke up, and it was a period of time when I saw, it was the most panicky period of time that I remember, when my portfolio was going down, the rates on our interests were going up, people were going out of work, my farmer friends were losing their jobs, the controllers were being put out of work. I don't think the airlines have ever come back from that point. And war was escalating. He was into Star Wars, and we started deregulating our businesses. And at that point, we have never rebounded from the chaos that has occurred as a result of his practices at the time. So when people are remembering, it's some sort of a faulty history, because that's not my memory. When I was a young woman, I was in a panic mode when he was the president. It was the last time I ever voted Republican again.
My name's Daniel, and I was a delegate to the convention in 2004 when Kerry was nominated as president. But we got to see Barack Obama when he first spoke, and it was electric. And this rally is exactly the type of thing that Obama was talking about, bringing red, white, and blue America together. Everybody working under the same, awesome God in the blue states, and gay brother, sister, or cousin, or whatever in the red states. So we're all in the same family, we're all the same country, it's all America, it's one America, and that's what we've been fighting for since 2004. That's what the Democrats have always been fighting for, and we need more people to join us.
One America! And when I say one America, I don't mean a country without problems. I mean a country that isn't afraid of its problems.